name is Linda Tometi. I work in Accra Technical University. I am a deputy registrar and currently in charge of Human Resources and Organizational Development Directorate.
Hello, my name is Kweku Dakwa, and I entered SAP school in 1978 when it was a crèche at that time at Teshinungwa Estates.
I am Nana Amamaken. I joined SAP school in 1982, class 1. And then after 5 years in 1987, I wrote a common entrance.
I am Heritage Mesa. I started SAP school in the crèche. I'm Priscilla Amatele Wua. I used to be Amatele Doku, Sapien, year group 1989.
Hello, my name is Bennett Atipo, a proud old student of SAP school. They say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. That one step for me in my educational journey began in the year 1990.
My name is Elsie Kojo, a former head girl and proud alumni of SAP school.
I'm Abdul. I started SAP school in 2004 and I completed a 17-year batch. My name is Enoch Selatikanga. I'm an old student of this great school. I am currently a TA in KNUST under the agricultural department.
50 years ago, I was one of the privileged 5 children who walked through the gates of SAPS and got admitted as pioneers of the school. The school was then operating from a porch in one of the houses in Teshinungwa Estate. I still remember vividly the day my mother took me to the school. I was very nervous, so I cried a bit, but I soon calmed down. I was very curious and full of wonder. And beyond the sand pit, the toys, and the turtle in the tank, which I was very fond of, SAPS was a place where children were nurtured, challenged, and celebrated. Values were instilled in us, and confidence was also built in us. At the heart of it all was Mrs. Grant, as she was popularly known. I still remember that first day when my mother came to pick me up. I said to her, "Mom, they are speaking a language I don't understand." And I remember Mrs. Grant patting me gently on the head and saying, "Don't worry, you'll start speaking soon." Those were the days when English was not spoken at home. So, indeed, by the end of the week, I had started speaking English. Another thing I remember was an occasion, I don't know whether it was a speech and prize giving day, but I recited, "Oh, Roger is dead and gone to his grave." Gone to his grave. And I was very excited.
My faint memory of Mrs. Grant was her charming smile and a warm affection for her pupils. Her motherly care made school a second home for me. She was a strict disciplinarian too, and I recall her reprimands, sometimes in pure fancy, which was a delight to listen to. The educational benefit of being in SAP school was my admission into Christ the King International School, from where my academic development continued. As we celebrate her memory and that of Mr. Grant, we pray for God's grace and guidance for the current teachers to do much more than she did.
My fondest memory of Mrs. Sapa Grant and at school. I remember in my early days, my closing time, when I was waiting to be picked up on a parent or the driver, Mrs. Grant would call me to her balcony, sit me next to her, and hand me a storybook to read. I know for a fact that whatever I know today about reading, it stands to Mrs. Sapa Grant. Because my first pronunciation of island, I made a mistake and I said Island. And that is where Mrs. Grant taught me how to pronounce island. She taught me how to read. She taught me how to pause at exclamations, full stop, comma, and all those things. I know how to read today because of Mrs. Grant. I cherish those moments a lot because I remember as the reading was going on, I could smell food coming from the kitchen. And I was like, when is this woman going to serve me a plate? It was a very fun time, and I'm very grateful for that. It's something that I'll hold dear to me. I'll never forget that. So I'm very grateful. Mrs. Grant, may you continuously rest in peace.
And Mr. Alote was one of the teachers that made me come to school every day. Mrs. Sapara Grant taught us how to write cursively, and up to today, cursive has been my writing up to now. Everywhere I go, everybody asks me, where did you start school? And SAP school has been one of the best schools around. My fondest memories of Mrs. Emma Sapara Grant, if you ask me, I'll say Mrs. Sapara Grant was very hardworking. She was a disciplinarian. She was resilient. I remember on one occasion on our Street and Prize Giving Day, we needed somebody to act, to play the role of an old lady, Mrs. Achimolachi. She voluntarily decided to do that, and she disguised herself and played it so well that nobody knew she was the one playing until after the program. Thank you, Mrs. Eva Saparagan. May her gentle soul continue to rest in perfect peace.
I remember when my parents dropped me off on my first day at school. I cried. However, the warmth and charm of our dear founder, Mrs. Sapara Grant, made me feel at home in no time. Over the course of 10 years, I developed great values in hard work, discipline, love, and a genuine thirst for knowledge, which has immensely contributed to who I am today, a scientist at Johnson & Johnson, a global pharmaceutical company, where I work with experts all across the globe to develop safe and effective medications to treat some of the world's most challenging diseases. To all the teachers that trained me, that gave me all these great values, I say a big thank you. To all current students, I say remember that knowledge is power. Embrace all you are being taught at school because it will lead you to do great things. SAPS is a great school.
I am truly honored to be here today to share a bit of my journey with you. And when I look back to my path to becoming a medical doctor and a Harvard-trained epidemiologist, it all started here in these primary school rooms. And the teachers and staff were amazing. They taught me the value of curiosity, perseverance. They taught me to be confident. And these have become cornerstones in my career. Whether I was asking questions in science class, or practicing problem solving in math, or learning how to work with classmates, I was building skills that would one day help me navigate medical school and help me grow in research and work in the global health field. And the encouragement I received here at SAP School made me believe in my potential, which is why today I want to say to each of you students, never stop being curious. Always be confident, always be assertive, and even the smallest questions you ask today can lead to the biggest answers tomorrow. And to all the teachers and everyone who have supported the school in the past and who continue to support the school today, we say a very big thank you to you for inspiring the young minds here. And we know that you're helping them build a future. I'm so proud to be an alumni, and I can't wait to see the incredible things you all will achieve in the future. To Auntie Sama for being the bedrock of this school and for all the support you have provided me and the mentorship and the guidance that you've given me. I'm so grateful, and I know that you will continue to move this school forward.
SAP was able to create a very sociable environment for me, so that I could make good friends and be able to interact with teachers. Some of my fondest memories of this great school are the teachers never leave the students alone. You will always be paid attention to in terms of your talents, your strengths, and even your weaknesses. The school helps you strengthen your weaknesses, boost your strengths, and helps you notice your talents so you are able to use them to benefit the outside world. Some school gives us a lot of exposure, not just in the area of academia. It gives you exposure in terms of courtesy, in terms of human relations, and then some school helps you foster those relationships in a very well managed. As we celebrate the 50th anniversary of this great school, I have nothing but well wishes for my teachers. May these teachers be blessed abundantly based on the work they've done for us. They've worked so hard to make us who we are, and we have nothing but thanks to give to each one of them. I'd like to mention a few names I try to remember. I'd like to acknowledge Miss Abasado. I'd like to acknowledge Miss Epata. I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Alote. I'd like to acknowledge Mr. Kutani, Mr. Adeve, Mr. Edu, Miss Ephraim, Miss Botti, among others. I thank God so much for the lives of these teachers and what they've done in my life.
Happy 50th anniversary to SAP School. I would want to wish my amazing SAP School all the best as a proud Serbian. Thank you for shaping me to become the person that I am today. To our teachers and the staff of SAP, we want to say thank you for your guidance and dedication. It's our prayer that you continue to empower and inspire our students to become the future leaders that we look forward to.
Happy anniversary, SAP School. SAP School, excellent.
Happy 50th anniversary.
We celebrate the achievements of SAP School and we celebrate our 50th anniversary.
Hip, 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 hooray! It's been 50 years of God's great goodness. SAP School has made us who we are today.